Where do you think we're going to be in 5 to 10 years in this pre-owned used vehicle industry?
Yeah, great question. I don't know. I think, yeah, it's really interesting. In my opinion, so Victoria's a little slow. Vancouver's a little slow in terms of like global stuff. If you look at China, they've got low cost EVs that are produced in massive numbers and they're being adopted at an extremely, like at a furious pace. There's all sorts of industries that are going to open up, like battery recycling is a massive, massive industry. There's all sorts of stuff that's going to open up and grow and support a lot of extra jobs as EVs grow and become more popular. The prices will continue to fall, and you'll see EVs in more drivers' driveways. I don't think we're going to, in 10 years from now, I don't think we're going to see a lot of young people owning cars. I think the car ownership model is shrinking and will continue to shrink over time, and we'll probably get more into a little heavier mix of fleet vehicles and autonomous taxis in the future when legislation catches up. And
Right.
as I mentioned, Victoria, Vancouver, a little bit slow on that stuff. Like how long did it take us to get Uber, right? But
Mhm.
I don't know. Like everything's a little bit slow to get going here. But I think the market will continue to grow. We'll still see more EVs and more driveways. But it is worth mentioning that the cost of insurance is getting ridiculous. The cost of interest is now high. The cost of
Yeah.
EVs has been high for a long time. And if you look at somebody who's 10 years old now and you ask them, are you going to own a car? And then you tell them how much it's going to cost to own that car, they would probably shake their head and just say, no, that's way too expensive. Why would I ever do that? Now, if you
Yeah.
couple that with the fact that ride hailing services do drop the cost per mile per kilometer of transportation, and will continue to push that price down. The thought of individual car ownership is going to diminish over time. As people like you and me grew up, we always had cars and we buy and sell cars and we love owning cars. It's going away. The number of parking stalls per per residence is going down. You know, driveways are
Yeah.
getting smaller all the
Yeah.
time. You know, you drive through a neighborhood where the houses were built in the 70s, and you can park four cars in most driveways. Drive through a new subdivision right now that was just built, and you get lucky to get a small car in one driveway in front of each house. You're like, okay, wait a second, where are the cars supposed to go? So we are going to a fewer cars owned per person model, but then you're going to see more kind of taxi and I don't know. You're going to see a change in the type of transportation people use
Right.
over time.